started. Coco, congratulations. Can you share your thoughts on the match today?
Yeah, I mean, overall, I played a good match. She started off really strong, and I think that I was just able to raise my level for the rest of the set and the second two.
Okay, questions.
Hey Coco, Natasha Payne from News Hub here. How does it feel to have, another win in your favour and another game sort of go your way this tournament?
Yeah, it feels great, especially playing somebody younger. I think that, everybody's hungry, but, when you're young, you just always want to, beat the best. So I did feel that pressure coming into the match, but I was able to just play my game and focus on my end of the court.
In that second set as well, how did it feel to sort of keep you scoreless, I guess?
It felt good. I think the first match, I think in the first set got a little bit comfortable and then gave away 2 games. So I was glad this set that I was able to keep my foot on the gas pedal.
Cool, thank you.
Coco, David on from Stuff. Did it feel like one of the rare times in your career when you felt like a veteran out there?
Yeah, definitely. I did feel like just on the mental side, I felt like I did feel a little bit more mature, which is normal because obviously I am older than her and been on tour longer. But I did feel like certain points I think I probably won just, playing the smarter shot. But I think she has a lot of talent, and that's just, comes with life. Same with when I was 16. I had to learn a lot of things to be where I am. So I'm sure at 19 she's going to be an even better player.
I think it was like 90% of the points you won when you got your first serving. So is that pleasing you? How are you serving so far?
Yeah, that was one of the goals during the offseason to serve better. And I still think that I have a lot to improve just on the serve. But I do think I since the last tournament I played till now, I think I'm serving a lot better. And as long as I keep improving every week, that's all I can ask for.
Hey Coco, Nathan Lim from ZB here. I remember after your round 1 game, you said that your shot selection decision making was something that you felt could be better. How did you feel about it in this game? Yeah,
I felt that for the most part I made the right decisions most of the rallies, and then the ones that I didn't, I corrected it at the next point or whenever that same scenario came up. Whereas the previous match, I think I was making balls and I would miss, but I felt like that was the right shot. I just missed, which it wasn't. Whereas now, I think I'm just looking at it more from a step back instead of saying, I just missed and that was the right shot, even though it wasn't. Sometimes I'm just stubborn with myself, and I try to go for the highlight reel sometimes, and I think that's not what's required all the time, and I think that's what I did better today was doing what was required.
And heading into the back end of a tournament like this, is it better to have gone through and sort of steamrolled your opponents in terms of the confidence that gives you, or have some real tough occasions that you just sort of get through?
I mean, it depends on the tournaments. I won this tournament doing pretty well last year. And then my Grand Slam at U.S. Open, I had tough matches the first couple matches. So actually every match, honestly. So honestly, there's no correct way, I think. I would say going into a slam, it's good to have tough matches, but I feel like at this point in my career, I know how to get through those matches, and I've done it enough times, so I don't feel like I need the reps. If anything, I'm trying to do better at closing matches out, especially when I have the lead, and I think that's what I did well today, and then in the second set of my first round.
Cool. Good luck.
Hi Coco, Jamie Wall from RNZ here. The first set, you'd broken her at 2-all. And the next game, she almost broke you back. I think it was love 40 or maybe 40. What was sort of going through your head at the moment? Can you talk us through what you're telling yourself to sort of not let that advantage slip?
I think for me, just keep playing every point. She was playing a great level. I don't know, it comes with the way when you just play so many matches, and I think when someone's playing at the peak of their game, and I felt like today, the first couple games, she was playing her peak level today. Who knows, tomorrow her peak could be even higher. I'm just saying today, I don't know, it's just a feeling thing. It's not a scout. It's not looking at her matches. I haven't really watched any of her matches. It's not anything other than just a feeling. And I just felt that in the first couple games, I felt like she couldn't play any better than what she was playing. So I knew I just had to stay in there. And, I don't want people to think, I'm not saying she can't play better. Tomorrow, her peak could be better. It's just like a feeling thing. And there's been times where I played other people multiple times, and I just felt like, maybe, for example, Claire, I felt like she played better against me at Indian Wells than she did this past match. And or other players that I played in the past where I felt like their peak that day just wasn't going to surpass. So it's just like a feeling thing. It's not necessarily a set-in-stone thing.
Coco, Michael Burgess from the Herald. I think you saved 5 out of 6 break points today. It's early in the season, but how pleasing is that you raising your levels when it matters?
Yeah, I think for me, that's another thing I wanted to do better, especially not trying to double fault on those break points and playing the points smarter. Obviously, I would not like to have so many break points on my serve, but it happens. It's tennis, and I think the more I can do better under pressure, the easier the matches will become for me, and the more pressure that my opponents will feel that they have to do a lot to break me. And I think serving-wise, I felt like I served my best when I was under pressure.
And you're already really popular here, but you're becoming really popular and doing those appearances like you've just done, meeting fans. What's all that like for you?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's super nice here in New Zealand. It's like a very genuine, nice, like, people I feel like here genuinely care, about me as a person and as a player. And, not always people are asking for pictures. Sometimes they just want to say hi or good luck. And I think that's what I enjoy about this tournament. It's very easygoing. Walking around the city is easy. Walking around the grounds are easy. And I think coming to tournaments like this just is a refreshing start to the year. And I always have a good time here. And I like to bring my family to this tournament too. So, yeah, I think they enjoyed it as well.
And just to check, over the last 2 years, have you played anyone younger than you like you did today?
Yeah, I played Nuskova, who was younger than me, and Driva. And I believe those two were the only 2 players that I played that were younger than me, and obviously Brenda today. I have practiced with Linda, her sister, who's also younger, but yeah, I think just those 3. So it's definitely and Robin Montgomery, who's younger than me too. I played her about 2 years ago. But other than that, I think there's 4 players. So it's definitely a weird thing a little bit now because when I started, I'm so used to it. And I told myself today, as more time passed, you have to get used to playing people younger than you. So as I get older, it's definitely going to become less of a thought in my mind.
Any more questions? Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Thanks, Coco.
Thank you.
Thank you.